Great rising. What kind of relationship did y'all have with y'all food today? What's for dinner? What was for lunch? What was for breakfast? How many times did you eat? Did you eat 3 times today? And some snacks? Tell me what you ate. Did you have something that communicated to the body? What did it tell it? What did your food tell your body today? What kind of communication? Did you have an open communication with your body today? Did you have an open communication with your food? Did your food relate to your body today? How? Tell me about it. Tell me what you had for lunch, dinner, breakfast, all of those things. Did you eat all 3? Or you just had one? Because I'm getting ready to make mine. So I'm in the kitchen today, y'all. We getting ready to cook up my dinner because I decided to eat late today, which is super late. But I'm getting ready to get it going because I don't have time to wait for it to get 7:30 and then I'll be like, oh, I'm stuffed and I don't want to eat. So we getting ready to cook up some stuff right here, right here, right here. Yep, I'm going to show y'all what I got going on. Yep. So let's just rock with it, baby. Rock with it. Let me see, what's this here? Okay, let's see. What y'all have for dinner? What did y'all have for lunch? Come through. Come through. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I got it. Let me move it up over there. Oh, let me see. Why are they moving out the way? There we go. Okay, so it's over there now. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm asking everybody, what kind of relationship did they have with their food today? Because y'all probably like, why is she dressed like that with a hat thing? I just came in, and when I'm eating on a time schedule. So right now, I'm going to fix my food. So you did catch me in the kitchen. A lot of people ask me, what are you eating today, Queen? What do you eat every day? I know y'all don't think I eat all that stuff y'all see me prepare, because I do not. Hey, Moo. Welcome in. Glad to see you. It's been a long time. Hello, Kirsten. Hi, Michelle. And you do the same. You do the same. Oh, thank you, Kirsten. Thank you so much. You do the same, Michelle. And so I'm trying to ask, what kind of relationship did you have with your food today? Because, you know, your food communicates to your body and what you get back. You know, by what you put in, that's what you get out. So when you wake up one day and they say, oh, we diagnosed you with all these diseases in the body, then you know that the communication that you had with your food was not necessarily the best communication and nor relationship. You get what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to cook me up some stuff. Now y'all know, if y'all caught my live Saturday, I made cauliflower chops, some other cauliflower chops, and I had these little pieces left over. So today I'm gonna make me some cauliflower wings to go in my salad. All right, so that's what we're getting ready to do right now. And I don't have my other tripod right here, so I'm gonna pull this down so y'all can see what I'm doing in the kitchen here. If y'all can see it, hopefully y'all can see it. I go to cauliflower wings. Cauliflower. These are gonna be my wings. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pre-season them, and then I'm going to season them again in the batter. And I'm gonna have a wet batter, and I'm gonna have a dry batter. Oh, speaking of the dry batter, hold your horses. Dry batter. Don't pay no attention to them dishes over there because they gotta get washed. Okay, anyway. So, yes. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and season these up. And of course, I'm going to go with my regulars. If y'all know who I am, what do I use? Onion powder. Onion powder. We're going to toss those around. And onion powder. I mean, garlic powder. This is garlic powder. Garlic powder. Toss it around. How many of y'all had cauliflower wings before? If you had cauliflower wings before, drop a yes in the chat. If you had cauliflower wings before, go ahead and drop a yes in the chat. And while you at it, did I get anybody to hit the poll? Let's see. I can't see it. I'll have to see it in a minute. Y'all look like y'all answering. I'm going to throw some Italian seasoning on that too. Yes, yes. Some Italian seasoning on these as well. Hey, Spartan, I'm making some cauliflower wings. Absolutely. No, they can't fly. They can't fly at all. You're absolutely correct. All right, so now on top of that, we're gonna add in that onion powder. That was garlic powder. We're gonna add in the onion powder. And we're gonna put the same seasonings in the dry batter and in the wet batter. That way we know it's always seasoned, because you know it can have a little bit of in there. So we're gonna throw that over there. We're ready to make this dry batter. I'm gonna throw that garlic powder in there. Hey, Augustina, how you doing? Welcome in. We're gonna put some Italian seasoning in here. This is the dry batter. That is gonna be the dry batter. As soon as I get the, and then we're gonna put that onion powder in there. Again, how many of you had some cauliflower? Or, you know, as people say, you know, thing is we wanna have people explain why they call it one thing and why we call it the other thing. I call it whatever I choose to call it, because it is a better way and an alternative way. I ain't gonna even say better, because some people think the way they eat is just fine, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge nobody, but what I'm telling you is I am here to teach you about your relationship with food and teach you how to have a better relationship with food. And that's why I'm showing you that right here today, instead of me going to the fast food restaurant, picking up something through the drive-through, which would have been much quicker, because I have a 7:30 deadline that I need to eat by. All right, I don't eat all day, and then I eat at before 7:30, whatever that falls. Usually it's earlier in the day because I'm hungry, right? I was hungry today, but my time did not allow me that, and I don't want to eat past that time. I do that once every other 2 weeks on a Saturday. Most times I try to eat even before then when I'm doing vibrations on the plate. But I was telling everybody I was making this cauliflower from vibrations on the plate. All right, now we're gonna use some chickpea flour. All right. Chickpea is universal. You can use it in so many ways. You can make chickpea tofu, which in turn can also be something that you can, there we go, got that in there. Got that in there, that in there. Let's see here. Do I have any? Let's see if I got any. The cornstarch. Put my cornstarch in there. Give me a second. Yeah, so I hope that you know, what I'm trying to tell y'all today resonates when I say I'm doing alternative ways of cooking this food. And that's because, you know, people want to question me when I said, as soon as I said that this was cauliflower wings, somebody in the chat said that they don't fly. Of course they don't fly. They don't have to fly. Neither do you. And you probably never will fly if you keep eating the way you're eating. You keep eating the things that do fly. You know what I mean? Coach, how you doing? I hope you're well, Coach. I know you're getting ready to go get in the get to the studio and get to working out. And I'm about to work out in this kitchen, sis. So yes, Hello. Oh, hey, self-care for success. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna throw a little bit more seasonings in here. I'm getting ready to make some cauliflower wings and put it over the top of my salad. I just want to also announce to everyone that we are going to be doing a 20-day juice fast to head into the spring solstice, which is the spring equinox, which is really the new year. So if you want to join, there is a link in the bio where you just sign up and join and join it. It gives you a juice fasting list, guide, and it also gives you alternatives if you don't juice or can't juice or don't have a juicer, so forth and so on. Okay, so it's not any reason not to go ahead and do a reset. Now, if you can't do the whole 20 days, ain't nobody's asking you to do the whole 20 days because a lot of people have never even fasted for one day, right? So if you want to juice fast now, okay, awesome. And so come on and join in sometime during that, between the 1st and the 20th. We're going from the 1st of March to the 20th. All right, so come on in and check that out. If you would. We would love to have you be part of it. Because you know, if you're juicing now, you know the benefits of it. You on day 4? Okay. All right, look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. And y'all over here watching me. Y'all over here watching me cook. And y'all on the fast. I hear you. That's what's up. You know, fasting doesn't bother me like that either. To that extent where I'm like, oh, I need to be, you know. I'm just putting some water in here to get my wet batter together so I can season it up. Yeah. So we're doing a little wet batter. And I don't know if you can see it, but I got a deep fryer right here. And I use grapeseed oil in there. A lot of people don't use oils. And one day I'll be at that point too, because I know all these things, you know, but it's steps. It's steps to this, right? So it's steps to this. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yep, it's steps to, you know, making changes. You know, the question is, you know, how is your relationship with your food? And the reason that that's even a question is because most of us have relationships with foods that are communicating to our body, and that's no good for us. Just like sometimes we have personal relationships with people that are no good to us, right? So the same thing when it comes down to your food. When you think about the things that you put into your mouth on a regular basis, the things that you eat that's supposed to nourish the body, that's the only thing that food is for. If it's not nourishing the body, then you probably should not be eating it, right? That's the golden rule. But at this point in time, there's steps to this, right? So we're all in different areas and different stages. Some people like, oh, I can't eat what you be eating, Queen. I'm not there yet. And then there's some people who says they can't eat what I'm eating because they're beyond this, right? They're only eating raw foods, or they're not eating any oils, or they're not frying anything, you know? So it's levels to it. So it's not you're not jumping right into it and be like, oh, well, tomorrow I'm not going to ever eat meat again, and tomorrow I'm never going to fry any food anymore, and tomorrow it's not going to be like that, right? So y'all can see my batter. Yeah. It is good to see you too. I decided to do a pop-up live real quick because I was getting ready to use these cauliflowers that I had left over from Saturday when I did my cauliflower chops. I did cauliflower chops, rainbow corn, and broccoli with, and actually I'm going to be using all of that stuff today too. And some sauteed mushrooms. Sauteed mushrooms and, oh my gosh, sauteed mushrooms and onions and peppers. I'm going to be using all of that today too. Not all of it, but I'm going to be using some of it. So we get ready to put this together. Let me go ahead and heat this thing up here, so it can be hot when we get ready to drop this in the fry. We're going to go ahead and season this up. Yeah, I know. Some people decide that they want it, that they think it's nasty. They think they're going to throw up. I mean, I want to throw up when I think of somebody eating some raw meat. You know, I get offended by that. Who is that? Big boy Reggie? What would you like? What kind of food do you like? Big boy Reggie. Maybe we can make it happen on Vibrations on the Plate, the next one. Shaw dog. Make sure I season it real good. Of course I'm seasoning it good. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw a little smoked paprika in there too. And on the cauliflower as well. We're going to put a little smoked paprika on there. And we're going to put some in here too. All right. Just to give it some smoky taste. Smoky smoke. Smoky smoke. All right. So we've seasoned the wet batter, dry batter, and we seasoned the cauliflower itself. All right. You like fried chicken? Well, I'm going to fry up this cauliflower. It's like fried wings. So maybe you'll like that. What did I do with the smoked paprika? We're going to put some smoked paprika into the batter here too. All right. All right, so we get ready to do this. I don't know if y'all can actually see, I'm sorry, I scooted the screen over. I don't know if y'all can actually see, but I got this eye on, so I don't want to put too much over here, but hopefully y'all can see this. Okay, so here go the cauliflower. Here go the wet batter and the dry batter. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right here. Just waiting for this to come on and say it's ready. The oil is ready. While it's doing that, let's chit chat. While it's getting hot, let's chit chat. Let me see what the poll says. It says, how are your relationship with food today? 60, I cannot see. Why can't I see this? Let's see, hold on. 65% says yes. 33% says needs work. The 33% that responded that you need work with the relationship with food, tell me why you think you need work with your relationship with food. I mean, I don't know if you guys realize that it is, you know, a lot of times the way we eat is not because of we don't know better, because we do in turn know better. A lot of people will come in and say things like, I need to start eating like this, or I need to fix this, or I shouldn't be eating that. And they know, you already know that you shouldn't be eating it. But in turn, you still eat it. And that's how you treat your body. So think about the relationship. I like to always go back to relationships. People can relate to relationships, especially when it becomes to husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. People can relate to this. And so when that's the case, if that's what's happening, right? If you're in a relationship with someone, you want them to treat you right. So I'm going to ask you, you want them to treat you right. You want them to communicate with you. You want them to be honest with you. You don't want them to cheat on you. So why do you do it when it comes to your food and then your relationship with your body? I'll wait. Okay. Nobody want to respond to that, huh? All right. Well, the reason I see that we do this, a lot of times it plays on that cycle, that loop that we are in with ourselves. Because things that are external from us causes us to have this overeating. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Stay tuned and you'll figure it out. Some people have stress factors. And if you ever heard of the stress loop, stress, eat, deflect, repeat. Stress, eat, deflect, repeat. So that means that you're going through this cycle and it constantly comes back because it's something that you continuously repeat. And so it kind of shows up like that person that you say, and you're in a relationship with, it kind of shows up like that narcissistic person that just keeps coming and just repeating themselves, doing the same thing, even though you already addressed it and then act like they ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I'm talking about. Same thing. The stress, eat, deflect, repeat works like that. I like to give these examples because most people can't relate to when I say, do you have a relationship with your food? What you put in your body in turns out to what causes things to happen in your body. It may not be today. It might be tomorrow. It might be next year. It might be when you're 50 or 60, 70, 80 years old. But you'll start to see it show up in your body. And today it's happening quicker because the food that's quote unquote supposed to be food is not food, right? Not even the fruits and vegetables we're eating. They're GMO, right? They've got GMO foods. So you don't have what you really need. So you have to do the best with what you have until you can do better. I grow my own groceries, but I've even gotten challenged about that. The other day, I got challenged about growing my own groceries. It's like, well, you growing your own groceries, where you get the seeds from. You get what I'm saying? So it's almost like no escape when it comes to that. But what I want to say is, okay, so look at Michael. Thank you for coming in here. He says, I'm craving more rice after eating rice, a sign of high insulin. Okay, so that's communicating to your body. That's communication. Your body responds to whatever you put into it. You have control over what your body puts out. A lot of times we feel like our bodies are betraying us when we're really betraying our own bodies. Because we decide to put whatever type of food, whatever type of whatever into our body, and then it causes the things, right? Things that's heavy in salt, fried foods, foods that's high in cholesterol, those things like that. Guess what they give you? High blood pressure, high cholesterol. You follow what I'm saying? Like, these things only give you what you put into your body. And we start to say our bodies are betraying us, but the whole time we're betraying our own bodies. And most times, again, I don't fault us to a T because of the stress that we are under in this societal situation. We don't live by nature. We don't move in rhythm with nature. You don't see nature saying that they need something when they get everything they need from the earth. You get what I'm saying? So why wouldn't we be able to live and be what we need to be by eating of the earth? If you're eating animals, animals have been strangled, hurt, killed, whatever. And the trauma in their body transfers to the trauma in your body. A lot of us don't even realize how our nervous system is set up, right? We don't realize how our nervous system is set up. Our nervous system is set up to be in like fight or flight. So if you're putting something in your body and it's registering that it's trauma, then you're going to feel like you're traumatized. You're going to feel it in your body. You're going to feel it in your bones, in your muscles. You're going to feel it everywhere. And then you're going to feel the additional you're going to feel is the result of the dis-ease that it causes, whether it be high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. And in some cases, unfortunately, some of the autoimmune diseases as well, lupus, the cancers, all of those things as well. They all come from what you put in your body. Try changing your diet. And I hate to say diet because diet has the word diet, and I'm big on words. And hopefully 15 minutes. But you know what? A lot of people like to come on here and say this ridiculousness like it's going to make a difference to me. What you put in your mouth don't make me shit. What you say don't impact me. And that's why I want you to understand that I'm not here for those who want to play games and don't really care about what they got going on in their life for their body. I'm here for those that I am a person who has dealt with being overweight most of my adult life. I'm also a person who has recovering food addict. So I'm not here playing games when I'm talking to you about the food. What I'm talking to you about is something that's serious. And that's because we don't take it serious. We're more concerned about the food that we put in our body being good and tasting good. But you know what? Back in the day, medicine didn't taste good. And you need to make your food your medicine. That's what I'm saying. This is a serious conversation over here, sir. So we get ready to go ahead and put this together. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Right. We're going to dump these in here into the bowl. Just putting the in the wet batter. And then we're going to put it in the dry batter. I'm just going to stir them around like they's part of the sauce. Okay. I'm going to do them all that way. All right. Get them well coated, and then you can put them in the dry batter and then drop them in the oil. Again, I use grapeseed oil. Again, no oil really is the best to use, but if you're going to use the oil, stay away from vegetable oils. Stay away from canola oils. Those are oils high in saturated fat. Okay. Avocado oil and olive oil are the best oils because they're healthy fats. Okay. And go ahead and put that in there. I need to put just a little bit more water in here. All right. So I can stir it up a little more. I just want to show y'all what I did. All right. So I didn't do anything but put them in here to coat them. All right. I don't know. I mean, it matters because why would you want to live your life in dis-ease? I watch so many people suffering for no reason. I mean, should they just kill themselves because they already feeling bad? Or should they live the life on this earth? We all gonna die. You absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. We all gonna die. But to me, it matters how I live upon this plane while I'm here in this realm. So it matters to me. Now, if it don't matter to you, then that's on you. All right. No, I don't cook with olive oil because it doesn't have a high heat point. And because I'm using this today, where's Waldo? Because I'm using the deep fryer today. I'm you know, with this deep fryer, I need to put oil that holds heat. Okay, so I'm just taking some of these out of here, and I'm going to toss them around in the. Yeah. And then I'm just going to shake them up in here. I try not to get my hands all gooey, you know, honestly. That's really why I do it this way. All right. Then I'm going to put them right here in this pan here, and we're going to drop them. You know, it's amazing that, you know, we'll go to a restaurant and we'll allow people to cook the same type of food for you. You don't know what they serving you in the restaurant. You don't even know what you're eating out of the grocery store, you know. What Anthony say? Did you block him? Anthony full of BS. How you doing, Coffee No Cream? Oh, yes. Coffee No Cream, how was your relationship with your food today? I hope you have the best relationship ever today. Oh, you're so welcome. And you know what I was going to tell everyone about is upcoming, I don't know if you heard me, but coming up March 1st through March 20th, we're going to be doing a juice fast. But we have alternate ways that you can fast because some people can't drink juice. Some people have allergies to certain things. Some people have never fasted before. And I'm not asking anybody to, you know, fast that have never fasted and to go ahead and fast for 20 days. That's definitely not what I'm asking. But if you go ahead and sign up, there's a resources link in my bio. If you sign up there, you can participate, or at least you can get the information on how to, you know, start a juice fast. Absolutely. March 1st is around the corner. If you can't start on March 1st, just start. Just start. Pretty much, that's it. Just start. Definitely that. And then I was talking to you about the stress as well, you know. Dealing with stress like that, a lot of times people don't... you fast daily. I fast daily as well, but I'm speaking of a straight fast. That's why I say I'm going to give alternative ways to the way that you actually, you know, can fast, because, you know, just straight fasting on juice, a lot of people can't go straight. I fast every day. So do you fast? Where's it at? Hey, Crystal. Welcome in, sis. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the medal. Where's Waldo? You said you fast every day. What tell me what type of fasting do you do? Tell me what type of fasting do you do? Are you doing intermittent fasting? Right. And that's why I'm trying to hurry up, because I'm supposed to not eat after 7:30. And I'm messing around chit-chatting with y'all. I'm not supposed to eat after 7:30. It might be 8 today. Hey, how you doing, Slim? I was thinking about you today. How you doing? I hope you're well. You know what they say when somebody thinking about you? And you show up, that's good luck. So you're gonna have some good luck, brother. Some good luck. Absolutely. Everybody eat what you want to eat. Don't listen to this freaking idiot. Yep. I think I got some moderators in here now. I know I got coffee no cream, and it looked like Slim showed up. You want to take care of Anthony? You can go ahead and time him out for 24 hours. If you don't mind. My hand's dirty. That's all the reason I don't touch my phone. If you still in here. If you still in here, brother. Oh, it looks like you get to stay, Anthony. With your ignorance. All right, so I'm going to show y'all what this came out like. Hold on. I cleaned this out. Not to put that there, but to put some tissue, some paper towel in here. So I can... Y'all can see them. And that's what they look like right there. See that? I want to ask the same question again, but I don't want to come off as spamming your chat. I don't know. Did you just not acknowledge the question, or you did not see it? I didn't see it. What was the question? I apologize. I didn't see it. Thanks, Crystal. I do a 5-day fast once a month. I do too. I do a 5-day fast as well once a month. And my body is used to it. And you do from 8 to 8. I usually do from, well, whatever time I eat my last meal. I usually eat during the day. I usually eat somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock, like earlier than this. So, you know, the time that I'm eating now is really actually late. So, yeah. Give me a second to put these in there. Let me see if NTZ Claw responded again. Okay. Whenever you respond again, maybe I can scroll up and take a look and see if I see it and see your chat. It's just my hands got, I don't like touching my phone. I can't see it if I keep touching it with all of this on there. if I keep touching it with all of this on there, then I'm gonna have a issue. I'm gonna drop those in there like so. Then we're gonna go ahead and drop these in there. They do look good. They are, I'm sure they're gonna be delicious. I'm putting them over my salad, Crystal. I got a salad. I'm using all my leftovers. Kind of showing y'all that you can just use your leftovers. Yep, I eat once a day. This is the first time I'm eating. I've been juicing though. I got some juice. I drank some juice. And actually I had one of those and then the rest was water today. I honestly didn't feel like juicing and I wanted to have some juice tomorrow, and I'll probably juice tomorrow because that's the end of my batch that I did. Okay, I have difficulty getting full when I don't eat a lot of starches. Potatoes, rice, pasta. What should I do? Well, one thing is those potatoes, rice, and pastas, you're saying you have a hard time getting full, but is it a craving or is it just that you're not full? Because what it is you just need to eat more of the things that are healthier for you. I'm sorry for clicking that in your ear. Things that are healthy. Eat more fruits, eat more vegetables, eat more things like that. So, and you can eat as much of those things as you choose because they're lower in fats. They're lower. They definitely have no starches in it. The sugar content is lower. If you're using natural sugars from your food, from your fruits, then you can get your sugars from there, because starches, they turn into sugar. And then sugar is what we end up talking about. That's why I was asking, what are you putting in your body? Because those are the things that turn into, diabetes, causing you to have cravings. You ever realize that if you eat some, you feel so stuffed you can't even, move, or you just feel lazy afterwards? Oh, fiber. Thank you. Fiber is good. But those vegetables will have fiber in them. You can eat beans, nuts, legumes, all those things. But if you eat more of the one thing, you will see the difference in being full. I definitely could get full off of a plate of salad. I usually fill a salad like this. I fill this plate up. If I eat this whole salad, if I eat the whole salad, I'm full. But what I don't do is if I fill this plate up, I'm not going to waste the salad. I'll just put it in the refrigerator and then stack some more salad on top of it tomorrow. Because then I automatically know what my dinner going to be for the next day. But today I'm doing salad because, again, I wanted to have some vegetables, which I do have. I have quite a few vegetables from my meal I cooked on Saturday. So I'm going to use that. And I'm just trying not to waste any vegetables because the first will be here in a minute. So I'm going to use this meal that I'm making right now will be what I eat up until the first. So every day that I eat up until the first. So today I think it's the 25th or 24th. I think it's the 24th. So from now to the next 4 days, this is what I'll eat. Yep, just some salad. It'll probably end up just being salad. And no, of course, I won't have any of this fried stuff. When you're prepping for a fast, in all actuality, leaving fried foods alone within that week of going into a long-term fast is probably best. I will say that. Where's Waldo? Beans are not good for you. Lentils is king. Beans will mutilate your kidneys. Well, I mean, I know that. Okay, so beans will inoculate your kidneys. Do you see what I'm saying here? Where's Waldo? Do you see how many people have so many different advices? I'm not against taking advice. I definitely know that beans have something in it that can impact you. But if you are eating beans in moderation, not beans every day, not, lentils are king. I love lentils. I will eat lentils in a heartbeat. Lentil soup is probably my favorite soup, but I use it as a meat replacement. But what I'm saying is, did you see how, we got a person here that's saying, hey, I can't get full without having any starches, anything, I can't. And starches is not good for you. Beans are not going to turn into sugar. Maybe they'll mutilate your kidneys, as you're saying. But at the same time, what is the alternative besides being completely raw, eating all vegetables and all fruit? It's stages. It's stages to this. It's stages to this. And the stage that I'm in today, I still eat beans. I still eat fried. And this fried that I eat, there it is right there. The fried that I eat is very, very slim to none, right? So I pan fried the cauliflower this past Saturday, but prior to that, I don't remember the last time I had something fried. You get what I'm saying? I have anything fried. So you have to be able to learn to know to do things in moderation. I personally only desire to really eat food like I like veggie sandwiches. Like literally, I don't have to have like this full course meal. I like a veggie sandwich. Maybe make me some plantain chips in the dehydrator, something like that. Hey Lala, did you see my cauliflower wings? Something like that, So, how you doing, Lala? I'm just on here talking. We get ready to do a juice fast, sis. Actually, it's gonna be a 20-day fast, and I know everybody do their fast different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna go and do straight juice for 20 days, but we are doing a juice fast for 20 days, from March 1st to the 20th, which is the equinox, which is the real New Year. You know that, right? You in? Okay, awesome. I know you in. You already you do it every day anyway. Oh yes, yep. Get healthy now, mastery. Yep. Because I was gonna. Well, how it came about is she was going to do. Um. Hold on a second. There we go. She was going to do March 1st through the 10th, and I was going to do the 13th through the 20th. So we just decided those 3 or 4 days in between, we might as well just make it a 20-day fast. So that's what we decided to do. Because you remember last year we went into, I think it was the summer solstice we went into. Or did we do the spring? Did we do the spring last year? My video actually says 8 months ago. So that would have been summer. That wouldn't have been spring. It would have been 12 months ago. So yeah. Where's Waldo? Yep, March Madness. It's the Christian fasting 40 days only about food. Okay, I'm not sure because I'm not a Christian, but I have studied under that before. And I think that when it comes down to fasting, it's for more than just food. And actually, for me, it's more than just food. It gives you clarity. It gives you reset. And it gives your body and your internal system a rest. Your body is constantly taking, he says, are you talking about Lent? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he could be talking about, well, Lent is not a Christian, Lent is not Christian, that's Catholic. So, yeah, Lent is Catholic. It's definitely more than about food. It's about you. It's about you as a whole. But for me, it gives me clarity. It's a reset. It's always been a reset for me. Fasting saved my life. No joke. I mean, I say that with conviction. Fasting has saved my life. It saved my life. Okay. Um, and so now I take it with all seriousness because I know that it's more than just about food. Because when I went to fast, I thought I was fasting for weight loss. I thought I was fasting, you know, and then when the more I looked into it, because I got the message to fast from waking up one morning, waking up one rising, and getting a message. You know, it was like, you need to fast. I fasted once one time back in the day. It was called consecration. So I guess I can answer Moo's question a little bit more honest to this, because I forgot about this until I'm ready to tell the story. It was consecration. Consecration was some type of religious activity, and you fasted. You fasted every day, for, I think they did it for 10 days, something like that. And then they turned it into like an intermittent fasting. And they said they did it to get closer to God. I myself understand that you do get closer to your Christ consciousness. Your reality changes, things shift, you know. So yes, they have a lot of benefits, absolutely. Fasting has major benefits. It reverses disease in the body. I'm a living witness to it. I told you I reversed my high blood pressure, lowered my cholesterol, and I went from taking 7 pills a day down to taking 2 pills a day for my hyperthyroidism. I am due to be evaluated for that come April. So when April comes, I'll let y'all know where I'm at. Because it's based on, definitely, everything is about what you put in your body. Okay? So, but I originally was taking 4 pills alone for the hyperthyroidism. So it has gone down to 2. And I half the time, to be honest with you, half the time I forget to take it because I feel okay. But that doesn't mean that when they take that test that it's okay. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that. I definitely not giving medical advice. This is my experience. It's for entertainment purposes only. And I do say that consult your own healthcare provider and or doctor in anything that you do as pertaining to your diet, pertaining to anything that you do for you and your body. Please do that. Okay? I'm not telling you not to go to the doctor, and I'm not telling you I know the way and that I know it all, because I don't. What I do know is that the reason that this channel exists and what I do over here in Queen's Alchemy is because I am a person who has dealt with obesity and overweight all my adult, half of my adult life, I should say, and that I'm a recovering food addict that now helps people build better relationships with their food. And that's why I have this channel that I do, because I'm still going through the process. Y'all working it out with me. Y'all doing this with me. Because of y'all, I stay accountable. If y'all need accountability, I'm here. That's what I'm saying. We here and we working together. Let me see what y'all saying. The key is to reach homeostasis, the natural core balance of your body. Yes, absolutely, NTZ Claw. And absolutely, whereas Waldo, homeostasis is the goal to be in. And you know how to get to homeostasis? I had a health scare and turned that shit around and no so fast and never looked back. Exactly. Exactly, where's Waldo? Exactly. You know, I don't say because I reverse my high blood pressure that I'm an expert or a pro in any way, or anything like that. But I can share my experience because my experience may help someone else, you know, be better. And let me explain it to you this way. Before I started this channel, over here, Queen's Alchemy, I don't know if y'all know Alchemy represents transformation, okay? Before I created this channel here, I was going through this process by myself. And the things that I was talking to people who I knew about, they really didn't, it wasn't something that was beneficial to them. They listened, they applied some things, and some things they didn't care, right? You need them cauliflower wings. So I said to myself, because it was a YouTube channel itself that actually, the YouTube channel itself that I watched, I kind of binge watched this YouTube channel. This is crazy that I'm telling this story, because literally I just recorded a video talking about how YouTube or how social media saved my life. I kid you not. It's supposed to come out Thursday. I kid you not. This is crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. I binge watched this YouTube channel, and it was after I got the message about fasting. I came across this channel, and they had me looking at things a whole lot differently. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like that community helped me. Then you a health nut? I ain't mad about it. Thank you for being over here. I love people who are all about the health. Like I told you, I don't know it all. I don't know it all. And I'm not beginning to think that or say that I do. And I don't think there's going to ever be a day when I do. But I know that we're all at different levels in our journey for health. And we just have to get there. Because, I mean, you just have to get there. But what I was saying about the channel that I was watching, I felt like if this channel could make this impact on my life, could I not create a community of people where this can impact their life and change the way that they see things, and they could see an average person just like myself? I'm not no healthcare provider. I don't speak no big old words and all of those technical things, and I don't do that. I tell you just like it is in black and white. Just like that. Yes, absolutely. And this is what I'm telling you. Those are things that I did learn in my process of research. Because I did research. I had to research everything because I was going through the process. And so when I talk about everybody being at their own level and where they at, it's because if you're not researching, you're not going to grow. If you're not inquisitive enough to figure out what's going on for yourself, because you can't, being in the same place doing the same thing got you where you are today. So if you're not looking to grow, then you're not going to move forward. And the one thing I'm going to tell you that keeps you stuck in this loop. I told you about the loop. Stress, eat, deflect, repeat. You can be all about health. If you're stressing out, you could be all about the health. You could be the healthiest person on earth. But if you are under stress and you are a person that eats because of stress, and 98% of the people in the world do eat because they're stressed, then how are you going to reverse what's going on with you? You get what I'm saying? How are you going to reverse the things if you don't address the stress? So I learned in the process of me going through this cycle. I went through this cycle a lot because after I fasted, and I was doing 3 days on, 1 day eat, 3 days fast, 1 day eat, 3 days fast, 1 day eat. I did that for 2 months straight. I started January 15th, 2024. By May of 2025, I'm saying 2024. Of May of 2024, I had a doctor's appointment. When I walked in that doctor's appointment, the same doctor that told me my blood pressure was off the charts, the same doctor that said that you need to lose some weight, the same doctor that said that your cholesterol is high, that same doctor that told me that had his mouth on the floor when he came in the room and he asked me, well, why aren't you taking the blood pressure medication? I said, it makes me dizzy. He says, well, you have the blood pressure of a child. Okay. And I'm telling you this backstory so you can understand. Even after all of that, my blood pressure was 126 over 72, which is the blood pressure of a child. I had, my cholesterol numbers had dropped. My weight had dropped by 50 pounds. And the doctors last seen me in November. By the time he seen me in May, he was mind blown and asking me, how did I do this? Ask me how I did it. He's the doctor, but he asked me how I did it. Obviously, I didn't do it with the medication, right? Now, I'm going to read your messages in just a minute. So what I'm saying to you is, even though you get into a healthy spot and you know that this is what's working for you and you know that this is how it works and everything is going good, you can eat the best. You can eat the best. But when you stress, even if you a person who eats once a day, like me and Waldo, even if you're a person who eats once a day, do you realize that if we're eating once a day, that if you decide to eat any other time, that's like cheating on yourself? And why would you do that though? Unless there's some underlying factor. We don't just do things to do it. Stress of life, being out of rhythm with nature, going against the grain. These are the things that cause us to do this. And so I finally figured this out because I kept saying, why do I keep doing this same thing? I never associated it to stress until I did my research. And when I did, I decided to sit down and I started writing. I opened up a journal and I started writing. When I wrote, I realized the questions I started asking myself. Well, why is it always that you'll be good in the future? What is it that, when will you ever feel complete? Those kind of questions then opened up a door for me to realize that I need to be more aware of what's going on around me, what's going inside my body, all of the things I had to be aware of. And if I wasn't, then I'll be back in that cycle. So I have found the way to interrupt the stress, eat, deflect, repeat. Deflect means that you decide that you're going to do something else. Oh, I'll start it on Monday. I'll start it on Wednesday, right? I'll do it later. That's deflecting. And then we repeat the cycle. So to get out that cycle, I created a journal. So if y'all want to check out the journal, you just go into the bio. You can get the journal for yourself and then start working on your stress, because we can do eating all day. We can talk about how good the food is all day. I got 2 minutes to time my cutoff, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and give myself to 8 o'clock today. You see how we doing? We see how we give permission? But I'm going to show y'all what it came out like. And I'm getting ready to read these messages because y'all was lighting it up for me, and I love it. Thank you so much for the interaction. Let's see here. Where's Waldo? Okay, I got that. I think that's the purpose of YouTube, to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding, also to leave a record history for the future. Come on. Yes, absolutely, NTZ. I think that's true. Because believe it or not, that binge watching that I was doing, those videos were 5 years old at the time. 5 years old. That's called evergreen content. I want to have content that's evergreen, that somebody can pull up years from now and it still benefit them. Absolutely. And then ISO Focus said, and what happened? Okay, I think I answered your question while I was telling this story. And then Alexandro says, I don't eat when I'm stressed. I'm too mad to eat. I have the opposite problem. I went from 350 pounds to 145, which is my lowest at 6 feet tall, ate and drank when the sun came down, maybe ate only once. Okay, but what were you eating and drinking? What were you drinking? What were you eating? You lost that in 3 months. That's called stress. Now, I have lost weight stressed out too. And it didn't look good on me because it was a deficiency of eating. Skin horrible, by the way. Seen worse, but still. Okay. Oh God, same thing happened to me. Went to the doctor, got bad news. When I came back, he was flabbergasted. I told him all I did was fast. It fucked him up. I know that's right. But wait till I tell you not the doctor that I see today, but the previous doctor, Waldo, told me that I would be on medication for the rest of my life, which actually put me into a spiral of research to begin with. Absolutely. Biked from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, no stopping, 30 miles per hour average. Okay. Hey, greatness has hastened the chats. Peace and love. Peace and love, Emperor. How you doing, Emperor? I'm sorry I'm reading like this because I can't see the chat because I don't have my glasses. Oh, they right here. Tomorrow never comes with the deflect. Right, exactly. It never comes. And so that's what I'm telling you about my journal that I created, is because these are not things that people sit and think about. I really don't. Oh, my glass is dirty, y'all, but I could see better. People don't really think about that cycle, that loop, you know? And so with me knowing I had to name it in order to address it. So I named it the stress loop. Stress, eat, deflect, repeat. I had to name it in order to address it. And after addressing it, I then had to figure out how to conquer it, how to overcome it. And what I did was I then came up with the how to interrupt it. And that's all of that came from this journal. I'm telling you. Awesome. All right. Stress causes your cortisol levels to rise, increasing your LDL levels and lowering your HDL levels, which results in what? High cholesterol. Everything is connected. When I tell you everything in your body is connected, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, it's all connected. Hey, Stash, welcome in. I see you. I apologize that I didn't say something earlier because I'm just now getting down to the bottom. All right, sis, about to go to work. I thoroughly enjoyed the convo. Yes, I definitely will be back and will look for you. Yes, look for me. I'm not live a lot. I do have long form content. Please go ahead and check it out over there for sure. Check out and see what I got going on. You love the glasses? All right. Check out my long form content, brother. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Enjoy your day at work. Please don't allow your work to become your stress. Okay? Oh, I'm just give me my money. I'm beautiful, Stash. Just give me my money. I'm getting ready to make this salad though, y'all. Let me back this up. I'm getting ready to make this salad. Because after I make this salad, I'm letting y'all go, okay? Move this stuff. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna wipe the stove up a little bit, y'all. It ain't gonna be the best wipe, but it's gonna get it all, some of this off of here. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, I don't know if y'all can see. Let me push you down so y'all can see the plate. The plate gonna be right here, okay? So, I'm gonna put this plate over here. I got stuff on the plate. Wash it out. All right, here we go. Can y'all see the plate? If y'all can see the plate, put a fire emoji in the chat if you can see the plate. Fire emoji in the chat if you can see the plate. Give me my money. So first we're going to start with the, hold on, I'm going to try to put down some more. There we go. We're on the stove. So first I'm going to start with this is my spring mix. It has arugula, radicchio, which is anti-inflammatory. Arugula is digestive. And it has, I think it has some, what else it got in there? I don't remember. But that's definitely radicchio and arugula. It's got something else. It might just be radicchio and blah, 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 blah. Get it together. Y'all know I ain't doing nothing without my avocado. You know I ain't doing nothing without my avocado. So might as well get my knife and pull this over here. Y'all know I ain't doing nothing without my avocado. Y'all know that. So I might as well get it cut open now. All right. Y'all know I love me some avocado. Yes, yes. We're just going to slice that. Put it in the corners. Like so. 2 over there. 2 over here. And 2 right here. There we go. Right here on the side. I don't know if y'all can see them, but there they go. All right. All right. I got me some tomatoes. Got me some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to cut those in half. Put those on top. Yes, yes. I came prepared for y'all. The only thing took so long was me running my mouth. The only thing took so long was running my mouth. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to do it. I started not to even go live. Because I was like, you ain't going to eat on time because you're going to run your mouth. And I did. But you know what? It was a great conversation. Definitely some things we need to think about. People brought some things to the table here today. So I appreciate that. I love to be challenged. I love information, you know. But I love respect too. So thank you for being respectful on the channel. Right now I can't see the chat. So if y'all saying something, I will address the chat as soon as I'm done building this salad. I appreciate you coming in. If you're coming in right now, welcome in. And this live is for you. If you have been wondering what to eat as an alternative, you've been wanting to change the way you eat, you want the different relationship with your food, then this live is for you today. We're talking about how stress builds this cycle, this loop, the eat, deflect, relieve, I'm sorry, stress, eat, deflect, repeat cycle, right? So those are my tomatoes that I'm putting on here, okay? I also have cucumber. I'm gonna put on here too. All right. I'm just chop it like that. I don't know if I mentioned to you anything that y'all see me using here in the kitchen. Anything. You probably could already find the link. I am affiliate not only with Amazon, but I'm affiliate with YouTube as well. And I do get paid for qualifying purchases. So anything that you see that you might want to use. I definitely could tell you the link for, I just wanted a little bit, but I think I want this whole cucumber because I love cucumbers. The links for most of the stuff that I use is under my Amazon. So go ahead and check that out. All right, there we go. This is the fun part, y'all. Now, y'all remember, the cauliflower is from the, when we did the cauliflower chops this weekend on Saturday, Vibrations on the Plate. You didn't catch that, go ahead and check it out. I know it's going to say it's probably about 2 hours long. Again, I was running my mouth. It's supposed to only be an hour, but it's cool. But this is the leftovers from that. And, hold on a second. All right, so I'm going to use this, but I'm going to show you I have some leftover corn. I left over peppers and onions, and I'm going to put all of that on here. Not all, but some onto here, like so. Like that. Okay. So what I basically did is I took what I made on Saturday and I turned it into a salad, baby. It's almost like having a corn salsa. This was my rainbow salad, rainbow corn. And then I had my peppers. So I had the red, yellow, orange, and green peppers with onions. So it's onions in here too. We're going to throw that on top. Like so. None of this need to be heated up. It has a little bit of kale in there. So we're going to just throw that on there. Might as well throw it on in there. Give me some more onions. I honestly want some onions. Let me see. Because I love me some onions on my salad. Do I have an onion? Do I have an onion? Oh, I want some olives too. Boop, boop. I hope these olives are some good. I hope they're some good. Let me smell them. Yo! So we're going to put some olives. I'm going to cut these up. Let me cut those up. All right, so I got me an onion too right here. One thing's for sure and for certain. The queen going to have her some vegetables. The queen is going to have her some vegetables. This is... There we go. Pull that on off of there. And we're going to cut that. And then we're going to cut it this way. And then we're going to sprinkle those pretty boys all over the top here. Just like so. And so. Yep, yep, yep. Y'all see how big I'm building this salad. And I haven't even gotten the cauliflower wings on there. Let me taste one by matter of fact. They're perfect. I also have these broccoli, carrots, onions, and mushrooms. I'm going to add a little bit of that on there too. Okay. So we're going to add that broccoli, carrots. You understand that this is cold because it's been in the refrigerator. But at the end of the day, isn't a salad cold anyway? All right, that looks good, y'all. I'm going to pour a little bit more of that on there. And this is what I meant by I will have this for the rest of the week up into the fast. For all of y'all just coming in, thank you for leaving a message. Like I said, I can't see the chat. I cannot see the chat. So I am going to read the chat in just a minute. So if you want to leave me a message, I got a question or anything, I definitely will answer as soon as I am done putting this together. Because a sister like me is still trying to get that time in before 8 o'clock. I really am. And I really hate that it's 8 o'clock because that's late. I give myself to a 7:30, but that's late. And I do this, like I said, I'll do this like once every 2 weeks when I come live on the vibrations on the plate, but I don't know if y'all can see the salad. Salad coming up pretty. I love me some olives. So I'm gonna throw them olives up there. I'll eat an olive in a heartbeat. All right. So now the only other thing we're gonna put on here, let me cut up the rest of these olives. Only thing we're gonna put on here, we got some dressing, which I made previously. It's actually made out of avocados. You can see it's kind of greenish color. I made it here. Let me show you how it looks. It's a little loose, but it's okay. I usually like it a little thicker, but you know, I can't gauge it all the time. And so I'm gonna take some of these and I'm gonna place them here. Boom, 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 the boom, boom, boom. This salad could be in a restaurant. You hear me? Do you hear me? Does anyone agree that this salad could be in the restaurant? Okay. It's so good. Let me throw some black pepper on there too. Okay, so let me put my dressing on there. Y'all take a look. My grand's coming over, so this will be for them too. You ready? All you need is a drizzle. Just drizzle it across. Boom, 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 boom. Woo. Now you should just have a little dressing with your salad. You should not have salad with your dressing, okay? All right. Let me see. Close this up. Yes, yes. Put this in the fridge. Put this in the fridge. All right. I'm leaving it there for y'all to see. I'm ready to read these messages. Hey, thank y'all for still being here. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Hey, Mary, welcome in. Let's see what happened. Oh, Coffee been on the. You said you missed me. I came just for you, Coffee, and you coming in here. You clean the house. Hey, Big Boss, you back? Big Boss Dog back. Do you have regular schedule for live? NTZ. Right now the only scheduled regular live I have is every other week on Saturdays at 5:22 p.m. I do come live and I cook. I am in the process of putting together something similar to what I did today, where we're going to talk about issues, things that we're going to do that. That's more direct. I mean, I do like it, when I'm cooking too, because it kind of gives it that feel. But I don't cook typically a lot through the week. I do make meals, but really I don't cook. But I don't have a regular schedule like that anymore. I used to go live quite a bit, but I'm turning my content around so that the evergreen content is there. Because when you go live, like all of this information that I've given on this live today, probably would not be seen. It can go out into the algorithm, but it may not be seen as evergreen content. You get what I mean? So I'm helping the people that's on the live right now, but as far as in the future, that's going to look a little different. So I like to actually record content, like so that you could go watch that at your leisure. Okay, so I do have content on the channel. I do address a lot of things, especially mentally, because mental health is a big part of health. Oral health is another portion of it. I just did a live on how to make your own toothpaste. Quite a few different things. Okay, so I do pop up here now and then. I'll have a better schedule coming up. Hey, Boss Dog says, hey everyone, the big bad Boss Dog is back in full force, y'all. Mary's Life Journey. Hey Queen, salad looks delicious. Thank you, sis. Did you ever get that refund? Okay, that's not for this live, but I'll text you. Everybody speaking to everybody. Everybody speaking to everybody. Ty Boogie, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Another pre-recorded stream is diabolical. I don't know what that means. Hi, Nicole Harrison. Yeah, I definitely glad I like and subscribe. Thank you so much, NTZ. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Monique, welcome in. How you doing today, sis? All right. Crystal, peace and love. Welcome in. All right. Everybody is in the building. And I'm just going to go ahead and taste my salad. Yes, the salad did come out great. Matter of fact, let me turn this around so I can get a thumbnail real quick. Get a thumbnail, push it out the way. Get me a thumbnail. Matter of fact, let me spin this a little bit so I can get this as my short. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And there's my thumbnail, like so. All right, there we go. There we go. I had to get it so I can thumbnail it up. All right, so I'm ready to eat this food because I got 10 minutes, but I'm not going to rush it, of course. But I'm going to go sit and relax and eat. That's another thing when you're eating. Digestion is everything. So even after I eat, I'm going to sit for a moment. Then I'll get up and move a little bit. Do not drink right after you eat. Allow your natural body enzymes to break down your food. That's how digestion starts. And remember, digestion starts in the mouth based on how you chew up your food first, then it goes down, and then it begins to continue to digest and distribute where it needs to go. Anybody that is this your first time here, I want to say welcome in. I am the queen. And this is Queen's Alchemy, and this is the kind of work we're doing over here. So if you like the vibe, go ahead and subscribe, and make sure that you like this, that you like the live if you haven't liked it already. And thank you everybody for the poll. It says, how is your relationship with your meal today? 48% said, 46% said good. Needs work said 54%, which actually says a lot. That says a lot to me right there, right? I'm definitely got some work to do to help people build some better relationships with their food, okay? So we're going to get it going. I want everybody to have a beautiful night. Thank you again, everybody that came in. It was nice to meet you, NTZ. Thank you for being here. Also, Waldo, even though he's gone, thank you for engaging in the chat. Big Boss Dog, you know you always welcome over here. And my moderators extraordinaire, Monique and Coffee No Cream. I appreciate you as well. And everybody else, even if I did not name you by name, I appreciate you. Okay? Peace and love. Have a beautiful night. Mary's Life Journey. Yes, you too. Mary's Life Journey. Peace and love, y'all.